My iPhone 17 Pro camera videos are taking a bit longer than I expected because I keep discovering new things about the 17 Pro's cameras that need investigating. Plus, Apple keeps updating iOS, which either fixes an issue or introduces a new one, like this wonderful exposure and noise issue with the telephoto. So, a few days ago, I went out to take a round of photos that was supposed to be the final photos for my 17 Pro versus 16 Pro camera comparison video, which is going to be on Reflex's channel. I thought, why not take you along with me so you can see where I'm up to and what I'm looking into and do a fun experiment. So when I first saw the 17 Pro, I thought any camera video was definitely going to focus on the new telephoto cameras, and the other cameras and lenses will be a formality because they're the same on paper, except they're not the same. Now, I discovered that the 2x lens had improved so much with software, and I wondered, do the other cameras and lenses, do they get this new software update? And it turns out, yes, but is it all good? At the moment, I'm not sure. I'm seeing mixed results, and I'm trying to eliminate the possibility that it could be down to the focus. I'm also seeing inconsistent bokeh with the same lenses at different resolutions, which is weird, so I'm looking into that. But trying to figure out the why of everything is becoming more and more difficult, almost impossible, because a lot of the traditional photography cause and effect just doesn't apply anymore, because like I spend hours diving into the metadata, scrolling through Apple's developer documentation and speaking with camera app developers, and I'm finding that a lot of the answers are locked away within Apple's black box. Let me explain this fetching headset. This is the GOOVIS Art XR. I told GOOVIS I would check it out, but I shouldn't have done, because it is a fine headset. It works perfectly well, nothing wrong with it, but I just don't have any interest in these wearable devices. So I don't know what I was thinking, but it's here now, and I thought the best way to incorporate it into my channel was to try and use it as an iPhone viewfinder while I'm taking this last round of 17 Pro photos. This isn't solving any problem at all, is it? Because my phone is right here next to my face anyway. So I don't know what this is actually doing, apart from making me look. How would you describe how I look in this thing, Amy? I look stupid. So this Art XR, it gives me a big, bright, high-resolution viewfinder right in front of my face, and I can still see my surroundings and things like that, so I don't get run over by electric Volvos. But look, in this situation, my phone is right next to it anyway, so it's not really doing anything. But when I hold it at a place where I can't see it, I can't look and tap the screen to take a photo. I can't tap to focus and things like that. So I'm been using the camera control button for the first time ever. Okay, I want to show you a recurring issue with Telephoto RAW files. Back in 2023, when I was first testing the 15 Pro Max, I noticed this exposure issue with its new Tetra Prism telephoto when shooting in RAW. The issue was fixed and it stayed away for 2 years, but then it reared its head again with iOS 26. I noticed it while I was taking these superbike photos. It's less prominent on the 17 Pro, where it presents as color noise more often than an exposure issue, but it is still visible. So off I went, investigating it across hundreds of telephoto photos in different situations. Then I shot my final round of comparison photos, only for Apple to update iOS 26 again just yesterday and fix it. But RAW is a niche issue. Most people will be far more interested in how the new 4x telephoto camera performs at 48 megapixels and what the new 8x lens is like. And as you'll see in the full comparison video, I've had mixed results with both, and I'm definitely going to be reminding people that 48 megapixel resolution does not equal 48 megapixels worth of detail. But it is getting a lot more difficult to analyze these iPhone photos and tell you what's what, because more and more of this processing is becoming secretive, it's going underground, camera devs don't know, and yeah, it's all a bit unknown. Take the 1.2 and 1.5 times lenses, for example. They've never been particularly interesting, nobody asked for them, and if they disappeared tomorrow, I doubt many would mourn. But they've suddenly become compelling to me because they've improved like the 2x lens. Except for when they've not improved, or even look worse. This is what it's like testing this stuff, and after 4,000 photos, I think I've finally got some solid conclusions. And back to the Art XR for a moment. Since it is essentially an external display that connects via USB-C, I also tried using it with my MacBook Pro to cull and edit photos. And technically, it's excellent. Colors, resolution, refresh rate are all spot on. But I feel about the Art XR the same way that I feel about upgrading my iPhone on an annual basis. It is an expensive solution to a problem that I don't have. Having said that, I did enjoy using it to watch professional wrestling because it does give me this immersive experience and I felt like I was in the arena. That's a nice thing to say about it. So I've got the full 17 Pro versus 16 Pro camera comparison video coming up on Reflex's channel, and on my channel I'm going to be updating my RAW versus Pro RAW video, which is now 4 years out of date, and I've been filming a lot, not just taking photos this year, I've been filming a lot with the 17 Pro, and I'll have a video all about my experience doing that. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this unorthodox 17 Pro update, GOOVIS semi-review opinion video. I should say nabdibuna because it's nighttime.